Hello, party people. How is it going? I feel like this is super zoomed in, but we'll just work with it for now. So, if you're watching this part of the video, you're probably watching the replay. So just hashtag replay, and then if you're live, just let me know when you hop on. So I wanted to do this really quick. Hey, hello. Just fair warning, I have very mobile, almost 1-year-old, and she is into everything. She's walking, so she's into everything, so I may have to get up at one point in time while I'm doing this. But anyways, I'm going to make this short. Hey guys, hello. I want to make this short, really easy, especially so that you guys can come back and reference this, especially if you have people who are onboarding and they want to know how they can onboard and launch really quickly with little to no product whatsoever. So a little backstory. Today is the 11th of July. I joined on June 29th. Yes. June 29th was my official launch date, like the day that I actually signed up, got my kit ordered, and see, this past Tuesday, so 2 days ago, I received my first order ever. As of today, my kit has finally shipped. So I've been in this for 2 weeks now, 2 weeks, with no product whatsoever, and it's been crazy. I feel like this has been my most successful launch with having nothing to go off of. So having said that, how did I do it? You guys, I hit the ground running like crazy. You can go to my profile and look, and you will see it is flooded with Farmasi. Now, I know that the number one thing that you're told to do is don't be spammy and don't load your profile with your company. But guess what? We're launching and not everybody sees all of my posts. So I literally have spent the last 2 weeks like just going crazy on Farmasi. I am living the Farmasi life. I am Farmasi. Like, that is my life right now. If you go on my profile, my name, my nickname is Farmasi. I work at Farmasi. I think it says I work at Farmasi. I'll have to double check that. My website is on there. Everything I talk about is Farmasi. It's all over my page. It's in my stories. I have a group. I have a business page. I have an Instagram. Everything is Farmasi right now. I want everyone and their brother to know what I'm doing, and it's working. You guys, when you first launch, do not be afraid of putting yourself out there, okay? Because guess what? I'll just kind of do like a really quick scenario. Probably 2 or 3 times, like total, in the last month, I have talked about my personal life and what's going on, and like our just situation. And I literally just talked about my situation again in my group, and I have a recruit, and I could have swore that everybody knew like my situation. I could have swore everybody knew my situation, but the thing is, not everybody sees my post. Maybe 10 to 15% of my friends list might see my post. So you gotta put it all out there. You gotta hit it hard. You gotta run. Tell everybody and their brother what you're doing. She just fell over. And be so energetic and so excited. Like, I do not create posts when I'm feeling in a slump. I don't create posts when I'm just not in a good mood. I don't do it when I'm stressed out, because that energy goes into that post and it kills everything. But do not be afraid to be spammy. In your first 90 days, I want you to be spammy. I mean, that's just how I feel about it. I want you to tell everybody and their brother what's going on. So post up like crazy. Make sure your graphics are really good and brand yourself. So that part is kind of hard, I know, for a lot of people, especially when you're first coming in. I'm having to rebrand myself because I was with a previous cosmetics company. I don't know why I get so winded whenever I do live, but I was with a previous cosmetics company, so I'm having to rebrand myself. I don't want to be known as that company anymore. So like literally, I just like am revamping everything, changing my font styles, changing my colors. You know, my groups, they're all a different feel. My page, my business page is a different feel. Everything is completely rebranding to start to fit in to my new pharmacy brand. And branding yourself is like the best thing that you can do. So for me right now, I feel like my brand is like, how do I explain my brand? My brand right now is super fun. We want everybody to sit at our table with us, and everybody's welcome, and we're so excited and we're super pumped. There's a lot of bright colors. I use a lot of beachy themes because I feel like right now, like vacation, everybody's in vacation mode, and like everybody wants to like feel like they're on vacation. So that's what I'm going with, and it's working, you guys. Brand yourself, like however, whatever you want to be, whatever you want your business to feel like, that's the way you need to brand yourself, and that's the way you need to talk about it. Because the biggest thing for me when I came here, I wanted a team with like just a lot of sisterhood. I wanted a team where like you could go to me and be like I'm your best friend, you know? Like that's what I wanted. So that's the way I'm branding myself. That's the way I'm branding my team. Like everything is just like, it's so warm and welcoming, and like I feel like I am trying to brand myself as like the cool kid. You know, like the popular girls everybody wants to be friends with. Like that's the way that I feel like I'm branding myself. So make sure you brand yourself. Hit everything really hard. I know that you're going to feel like you're being spammy. I know you're going to feel like that, but trust me, if you ever watch people like Christina Hernandez or a couple other like really top leaders that I'm like blanking out right now, when they start new companies, they hit it hard. They are not afraid of spamming their networks. They want their networks to know what they're doing. So if these people are doing that, why shouldn't you? Like, just saying. We should all do it, you know? I mean, we're new, we're fresh, and it's fun. And we want everybody to be a part of this. So I'm trying to think, make sure I'm hitting all the high points. So you want to make sure you're just talking to everybody. Make sure you have every single platform covered that you possibly can. So my next endeavor is going to be YouTube. I've never done YouTube. Like, I've tried it once, okay? It didn't go very well. It was when I first started out, and I was so nervous, but I really should have stuck with it. So if you're not hitting all of your platforms, you're leaving money on the table. And that's the way I look at it. So I'm currently in, no ma'am. Baby proofing. No ma'am. So right now I'm on Facebook, but I have my personal page, I have my business page, I have a group. I also have a Instagram. I have and I use stories. Utilize stories like crazy. People love the GIFs. Like, yeah, just do that. So make sure you're using your personal page, your business profile, your groups, your Instagram and stories on both Facebook and Instagram. I've heard of people using Indeed. I've heard of people, Pinterest even. Of course, the likelihood that someone's going to buy from you if you use Pinterest like towards Instagram, there's just like that line, that chain of commands just not going to work out, but we'll get down to that later. YouTube, anywhere that you can talk about your business for free, do it. That's the biggest thing. So make sure that you're just posting about it everywhere. Brand yourself. Tell your story. That's a big one. Tell your story. Yeah, my mom face. Tell your story. So you might think that you've told your story 1,000 times, but there's somebody out there who has not heard your story. So tell your story. Tell why you're doing this. Talk about the company. Talk about what you love about the company. Talk about what you love about the products. Even though you haven't tried the products and you don't have the products on hand, you can still talk about the fact that they're cruelty-free. They're free of harsh chemicals. I wouldn't say all chemicals because everything is a chemical, but say you're free of hard and harsh chemicals. And the line, just the fact that our line is so broad, I mean, that's a great selling point as well. Talk about the comp plan. 50% commission is insane. So 50% commission, 50% off products. The prices are already insanely good. You'll be okay. Offer to do a bulk order. And you guys, I mean, I'm like so scatterbrained right now. One thing that probably most people in my network do not know is that I did not join until June 29th. I talked about the company like crazy that week of. So before you launch, talk about the company like crazy and like keep it like mysterious. Create a lot of curiosity about what you're doing. I know I talked about it for about 3 or 4 days before I even said what the name of the company was. I talked about, I showed pictures of the products. I showed the prices. But I created that curiosity around the brand, and I had people like lining up to join me before I was even signed, which is incredible. So that's one thing that you can definitely do and tell potentials as well. And like a little secret, I guess you could say, my initial order, my bulk order, that's how I paid for my kit. So I made sure that I ran a bulk order, and I think I sold 5 mascaras, a BB cream, and a matte foundation, and I paid for my kit in full before I even signed up. So that's one way if somebody's worried about the investment. I mean, I know we're all like, it's only $20, but at the same time, some of us literally live paycheck to paycheck, and I was kind of in that spot. My stepson was living, like he lives with us during the summer, and so things get a little tight, and I didn't have the $20. So I used my bulk order. I used the what do you call? The commission to pay for my kit. So how did you do a bulk order? Okay, so great advice is actually using a bulk order. So what you do is you advertise, like what I did was I said, who wants to try this mascara? It's $10.90. And I'm doing a bulk order, and I said, what did I say? I said I'm ordering 20, like claim yours. You know, of course I'm not ordering 20. I was really hoping to sell 20, but I ended up only selling 5, you know, but whatever. So what I did was the way you really should do it, I didn't do it properly, but the way you should do it, hold on guys. There was a dime right there and I didn't want her to get a hold of it. So the way that you should do it is charge your customers the retail price, which is $10.90. Charge them your tax. Add in that tax, and then I would also do $2 and at least $2.50 for shipping. I found out this week that my actual cost for shipping is $3.66, which I may end up upping my my bulk order shipping to that. But basically what you're doing is helping your customers to not have to pay $8.99 shipping for one item. Because for me, I mean, personally, even like it's $10.90 for a mascara, but by the time you add in tax and shipping, that's a $20 mascara. So I'm saving my customers money by helping them with the shipping. So anyways, what you do is you let them know that it's $10.90 plus the tax and the shipping, and make sure that they pay you in advance before you order it. I like to try to do at least $100 as like a minimum for the bulk order, but you don't have to do that as long as it's within like a reason for you. You're gonna eat that initial $8.99, and you're gonna eat that out of your commissions. So just make sure that you're making a profit. But yeah, that's how I pay for my kit. So I didn't do mine correctly, so I ended up not making any money at all. But it was fun, and my customers are going to die when they get this mascara. So I got the 3D for myself as well, and it's pretty awesome. So do you guys have any questions about starting strong without a kit and without product? I have like the tiniest little person. She found a mason jar and she's trying to drink out of it. Okay, I'm not seeing any questions. So if you end up having questions later on, make sure that you comment on this video, and I will try to get back to you. If you guys need examples about how to post or what a page is going to look like when you're launching, and when you're launching really strong, you can go to my page. It's completely public. Feel free to follow me, or you can friend me. I'm not, my friends are not full. Do you get commissions from orders that you're personally enrolled? Like, do I get commission on my own orders? No, I do not get commission on my own orders, but I do earn, like it goes towards my group volume, so that does help. When doing the bulk order, does it allow you to send each product to a different address, or do you ship them yourself? I ship them myself. So, what I do is, I had everything shipped to me, and then I had them send me their address, and then I shipped it myself. It's a little more labor intensive when you do a bulk order, but the idea of a bulk order is to let people try the product without having to pay the $8.99 shipping. It's a little less risk for them, and I let my clients know that if they're not completely happy with their product, they have to get it back to me within 15 days so that I can send it back. Yeah, some people only do bulk orders for locals only, which is completely fine. And if you do locals, you can always meet them in person. I'm really weary about that. I don't do it. I had a girl actually ask me if I could meet her husband instead of mailing it, and I told her no, that I didn't feel comfortable. Okay, sorry. When you enroll a beauty, a new influencer, and they put in a personal order, do you get 50% commission from their personal order, or would you get 50% from customers? Good question. So you would actually get 50% from your own customers, and then when you have a downline, as long as you've got the 125 PV, you would earn a percentage off of their orders, but you have to, I think they have to have 200 like total group volume for you to earn off of your downline. So that's a really good question, so I'm glad you brought that up. Yes, that does make sense. Let's see, did anybody else have anything? I'm here to help. Sabrina's already got it for me. Okay guys, I am gonna hop off and hopefully get this slobbery little girl a nap. But if you have any questions, if there's anything that you need more clarification on as far as bulk orders or just anything in general, make sure you comment. I will try to create some graphics and answer any questions that I can, but I'll talk to you guys later.